Hi, I'm Testa, the author of the Galahad book series, including The Comet's Curse, also the founder of the Big Brain Club. Plus, a lot of you might not know this, but I'm the guy who came up with a meteorological term known as the occluded front. You should look that up. I came up with that. Speaking of weather, I'm going to tell you something. It's such a beautiful day today here in Colorado. We're shooting this 5th volume of A Writer Recommends outside. We'll get a little fresh air. While I tell you about the book, Airborne by Kenneth Opel. I'm going to tell you something. If you work with young adults, maybe you're a teacher, librarian, educator, or you're just looking for something to recommend to a young reader who's thirsty for action and adventure, I'm going to tell you this is a great book for that. Kenneth Opel has done such a great job of creating an alternate reality. There are times that the book seems to be set in some sort of fantasy type of setting, but there's so many elements of our own world in it. It's fascinating to me. The book takes place aboard a giant dirigible, an airship, a zeppelin, a big flying balloon, if you will. It's a luxury passenger ship. And Matt is our hero. He's 15 years old. The book includes pirates. It includes furry creatures that are very mysterious and hidden. They come to be known as the cloud cats. Kind of have big bat-like wings and claws and fangs. And there's a storm that forces the airship down onto a deserted island. I tell you, it's got all of the elements that you would want in a great action-adventure story. And yes, there's a little bit of romance in there too. So some people will like that as well. I highly recommend it. Again, it's called Airborne by Kenneth Opel. It's the first in a series that features all of these characters. It's this recommendation this time around on A Writer Recommends. Okay, there's your recommendation for the book. Let's get to the mail this time. It comes from Kashmira, a 7th grader. That's a beautiful name. I love that. Hey, Dom, when you write your books, how do you come up with your character names? That's a terrific question. Kashmir, I'll tell you right off the bat that usually I come up with my best names after I've eaten really spicy foods. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. There's no right or wrong answer to that. For me, they have to be names that just kind of roll off the tongue. Something that I enjoy pronouncing out loud. I have a bad guy character in my books named Merritt, and I just loved the name. I just loved the sound of it. So for you, I wouldn't spend too much time worrying about it. Make sure it's not somebody that you know, especially if they are a bad guy in the book, and go with whatever sounds comfortable and people that you can live with, I guess you could say. But don't spend too much time worrying about that. Use your artistic license and creative abilities, and I'm sure whatever you come up with will be great. If you'd like to send in a question, just go to clubgalahad.com, right here on the screen, clubgalahad.com. Towards the bottom, you'll see a place where you can fire off a letter. And we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. I'm going to go enjoy this pretty Colorado day.